final on 30th of July in MetLife Stadium in New York.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you so much for unveiling this beautiful new trophy. But I'm going to need you to stay on the stage with me because we have another footballing legend to welcome here in Miami. Now, he's the man who will lead today's draw with the same smooth skill he displayed on the pitch in 91 appearances for his country. He's a FIFA World Cup winner with Italy and Ntwari and Juventus icon. Please welcome our draw conductor, Mr. Alessandro Del Piero.
Good evening, everyone. Around how are you?
Okay, oh, sorry, okay. So, Ale, we're about to get the party started now. I believe one of your former clubs are in this tournament as well, so you must be feeling excited.
Yeah.
And you have to be neutral as well today. You have to be so neutral.
Sure.
Yeah.
Man, get the left draw started, man. Enough of these people. We just want the draw to start, man. Pot one. You have the likes of Manchester City there, the big teams. The Real Madrid should be there. I think those are the recent Champions League winners. I think in Africa we'll have Al Ahly in pot one. I'm not sure, but then I think Al Ahly is in pot one. My network now is starting to act up. Palmeiras, the Brazilian team, one of the best teams, man. Palmeiras is a very, very strong team. They have the likes of Estavao, future Chelsea winger, Fluminense, another Brazilian team in pot one. So in pot one, you have Manchester City, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, PSG, Flamengo, Palmeiras, River Plate, and Fluminense. So Brazil has about like 3 teams in pot one. That's like there's something else, man. Brazil has 3 teams in pot one, and then Argentina only has 1 team in pot one. France has 1 team in pot one. Germany has 1 team in pot one. Spain has 1 team in pot one, as well as Manchester City has one. I mean, England has one team in pot one. I feel like Al Ahly should have occupied one spot in pot one, man. Like Flamengo, Palmeiras, or Fluminense, one of those teams should not have been in pot one. I feel like Africa deserved to be represented in pot one. I think it's only fair. I think that's what should have happened. I'm not sure how this pot were allocated, how these teams were allocated in different pots. But then I feel like Al Ahly should have been in the first place in pot one. Easily should have been in pot one. Palmeiras make history by being the first team to be drawn out of the in the draw. So that's a history. That's a history. This has never happened. So Palmeiras from Brazil. That's Group A. Palmeiras is in Group A. So we're gonna have Palmeiras playing the first game of the PSG Group B. I'm just doing this to see which group my team will be in, and also which oppositions we'll have in our group. Hopefully, we have a much easier group, man. Because the only thing that I just want us to get out of the group stage. I just want us to get out of the group stages. Group C, who do you have in Group C? River Plate. I feel like we might find ourselves in Group B, in Group C. I think we might find ourselves in Group C. I don't know. I just have a funny feeling that like Mamelodi Sundowns will be in the same group with River Plate. I just think it's gonna happen. So, but then we'll have to wait until the last pot to find out which is the fourth pot. Or River Plate is in Group E, not Group C. Flamengo. So that means Bayern Munich will be the last team drawn and will occupy Group C. So to sum up the pot one, you have Palmeiras in Group A, PSG in Group B, and Bayern Munich in Group C, Flamengo in Group D, and then River Plate in Group E, Fluminense in Group F, Manchester City in Group G, and Real Madrid in Group H. I don't know. I still feel like Mamelodi Sundowns will still finish in the same group with River Plate. I want that draw. I want us to be in the same group with River Plate because there's so much similarities between Mamelodi Sundowns and River Plate. I mean, there's still big teams, man. There's still the likes of Juventus, Benfica, Inter Milan. There's still so many big teams, man. Juventus. Okay, Manchester City, Chelsea's already been drawn. Salzburg. Uh, Wait, Africa still don't have any team in pot two. What? How are these pots allocated, man? Because this it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense that like AHLY is not in pot one and it's also not in pot two. That doesn't make sense to me. It does not make sense to me. Chelsea, Borussia Dortmund, Inter Milan, Porto, Atletico Madrid, Benfica, Juventus, and Salzburg. So the whole pot two is made up of all European teams. Pot two is made up of all European teams, not even one. I don't know, man. This just not doesn't that just does not feel right, Jay. Okay, Porto will go to Group A. Chelsea Football Club. So Chelsea goes to Group D because they can't be with it's from Europe together with PSG and Bayern, so they can't be in the same group with PSG and Bayern Munich. So they'll have to be in Group D with Flamengo. Yeah, that was gonna be a challenge for Flamengo. Flamengo and Chelsea in the same group, but they will not be playing the first game together. Atletico Madrid will also can be in Group B and C, so they'll have to be in Group F because they can't be in Group G and H, so they have to be in Group F with Fluminense. Oh, Group F and Group E. So yeah, they can face River Plate, they can face Fluminense. So Atletico Madrid, let's see which group they will end up in. Auckland City from New Zealand, New Zealand side will be going to Group B. So yeah, man, the groups are like shaping up. We can see where things are going right now. We can have a clear direction of where things are going. But then that Group B is gonna be difficult for Auckland City. I think Auckland City are gonna be the whipping boys of the group. Auckland City are going to be the whipping boys of the group. Botafago will definitely claim 3 points from them. Atletico will claim 3 points from Auckland City, as well as at PSG. So yeah, things are gonna be very very difficult for Auckland City. I can't see them getting nowhere, anywhere. I mean, C2. So Auckland City will play. Oh no, Auckland City will be in Group C. They'll be in Group C. Also a difficult group, man. Bayern Munich, Boca Juniors, and Benfica. They have no chance. They have no chance against those teams. No chance whatsoever. I feel like this is my team. Oh, Esperance. Esperance D2. The same group with Chelsea, Flamengo, and Club Lyon. Again, I mean, that's a decent group, man, to be in. Like another group that I would have loved Mamelodi Sundowns to be in. Flamengo, Chelsea, Club Lyon. Ah, man, I feel like all the groups are like getting occupied. I feel like the remaining groups are gonna be very very difficult for Mamelodi Sundowns. Ah, Mamelodi Sundowns, Kawielo. We should be in the Group E, right? So in the fuck, I predicted this. I said we'll be in the same group with River Plate, man. I predicted this. I did say we'll be in the same group with River Plate. And you know what, man? I'm happy with that group. I'm happy. Huh? Group F. Even better. Even better, bro. Even better. Fluminense, HD, Urawas, Borussia Dortmund, we have a chance, guys. We have a chance. We have a chance of getting out of this group. You can't tell me that we cannot beat Fluminense. We cannot beat Urawa Diamonds. Yes, we'll get beaten by Borussia Dortmund. But then maybe by that time we face Borussia Dortmund, they will already be qualified for the next stage. So I'm happy with that group, bro. I'm happy with that group. It could not get any better than that. I'm happy with that group. Fluminense, Ulsan, Borussia Dortmund. I'm happy, man. Group F, bring it on. Bring it on, man. Borussia Dortmund, I'm happy with that, man. I'm happy with that. Bring it on, man. Bring it on. Fluminense will be tricky though. Fluminense will be tricky, man. They have some of the top quality talented players from Brazil, but bro, like 4 points can even be enough to get out of the group stages. So yeah, man, I'm that's a good group, bro. Like that's a good group because I feel like with Group E, River Plate would have been much stronger. Inter Milan, obviously, like so they have some of the best players. But then with Borussia Dortmund can capitulate. Borussia Dortmund can. One thing I like about Borussia Dortmund is that like they concede goals, bro. If you watch Bundesliga, you know that Borussia Dortmund concede goals. So I'm not upset with our group, bro. I'm happy with our group. Yes, there's other groups that are. I mean, nah, man. In fact, that group is even better, bro. Like that group, I'm happy with it. Urawa, Red Diamonds, River Plate, Monterey, Inter Miami. Nah, man. I think Mamelodi Sundowns will represent South Africa very well. Mamelodi Sundowns will represent Africa very well. If you go to Club World Cup in good form, man, we can get out of the group stages. We can literally like, get out of the group stages. And once you're out of the group stages, like anything is possible, bro. Once you're out of the group stages, yes, we may not win it, we may not get to the semifinals, but I mean, if you get a decent draw in the last 16, if you do get out of the group stages and face maybe a team that is equally as good as us, we can get to last eight, man. Can get to the quarterfinals, but yeah, man. I feel like the draw was fair to us, man. Honestly, because imagine had we finished had we been drawn in Group G. I mean, you have Manchester City, you have Juventus. You have no chance of getting out of that. You have no chance of getting out of that group, bro. Okay, let's see. Seattle Sounders going to grow Group B. Yeah, that was gonna be a difficult group, bro. That was gonna be difficult. I mean, like I said earlier, PSG and Atletico Madrid clear out favorite. Botafago, they can cause an upset, but then I just cannot see it. Seattle Sounders, nah. As much as they'll be playing at home, the USA based team, I can't see them getting out of that group. I cannot see them getting out of that group. And yeah, man, Mamelodi Sundowns fans on social media, they seem quite happy with the group because we have a chance, man. We have a chance of getting out of the group. We have a chance of getting out of that group. I will be analyzing the remaining groups after here, but yeah. Bro, like, and also our first game, man, against Ulsan. I think the team is from Japan or Korea, bro. We get a win against Ulsan and just, bro, like we actually have a chance here, man. Just beat Ulsan. Borussia Dortmund will play Fluminense first game. If they get a, if Borussia Dortmund win, bro, man, we can get out of that group, bro. We can literally get out of that group. Ulsan, we can beat Ulsan, man. We just need to be play our best team, make sure that like we prepare and we're in good form going to the club World Cup, and just winning the first game. I think will give us so much confidence to face the remaining Borussia Dortmund and Fluminense. Bro, the thing is, 4 points can be enough to get out of the group. So we just don't need to. Okay, nah, man. I think we'll get out of the group, bro. I think we'll get out of the group. I'm confident. I think we can get out of the group. Uh, Pachuca. So yeah, those are the groups finalized. Group A, you have Palmeiras, you have Porto, you have AHLY, you have Inter Miami, and then let me see. And then Group B, you have PSG, Atletico Madrid, Botafago, Seattle Sounders. Group C, you have Bayern Munich, Auckland City, Boca Juniors, Benfica. Group D, you have Flamengo, Esperance, Chelsea, Club Lyon. And Group E, you have River Plate, Urawa Red Diamonds, Club Monterey, you have Inter Milan. And then Group F, you have Fluminense, Borussia Dortmund, and then you have Ulsan SD. It's Ulsan Hyundai Diamond, something like that. And then the last, the last but not least, you have Mamelodi Sundowns in Group F, and then Group G you have Manchester City, WYDAD Casablanca, Al Ain, Juventus, and then Group H you have Real Madrid, Al Hilal, Pachuca, and Salzburg. So yeah, man, I'm gonna predict. I think Group A. Uh, Group A is gonna be difficult, man. Like I said, any team can actually beat any team in the. I think in Group A, man, in Group A, any team can beat any other team there. So you have Palmeiras, you have Porto, you have AHLY, you have Inter Miami. I think Inter Miami will not get out of the group. Yes, I'm a big fan of Lionel Messi, but then I don't think Inter Miami will get out of the group. I'm gonna predict Borussia Dortmund and Palmeiras to get out of the group. And then I want to say AHLY, but then that Palmeiras team is looking very, very strong. Group B, PSG and Atletico Madrid should comfortably get out of that group, go qualify for the next stage. And then Group C, you have Bayern Munich, Auckland City, Boca Juniors, and Benfica. Clear favorite, Bayern Munich should get out of the group. Benfica should also be able to get out of the group and go to the next stage. And then Group D, you have Flamengo, Esperance, Chelsea, Club Lyon. You know what? With this one, man, Chelsea will definitely are the favorites. Number two, I think it will be contested between Flamengo and Esperance. And on any other day, anything can happen. But then, you know what? As much as like I would love to see Esperance qualify and getting and go to the next stage, I cannot see Flamengo not getting out of the group. And then Group E, you have River Plate, Urawa Red Diamond, Club Monterey, and Inter Milan. You know what? I think that should be easy one for Inter Milan, and I also think River Plate will definitely get out of the group. And then Group F. I need to be honest, and yes, I support Mamelodi Sundowns. I think we'll get out of the group, man. Borussia Dortmund and Mamelodi Sundowns definitely qualifying for the next stage. Borussia Dortmund will finish first. Mamelodi Sundowns will finish second place. I think Mamelodi Sundowns will finish in the second place and will go to the last 16. Group G, you have Manchester City, WYDAD, Casablanca, Al Ain, and Juventus. Gonna be very, very difficult, this group. And you can see Manchester City and Juventus clear out favorite. I don't think Al Ain is not a good team. They've lost against Al Ahly not so long ago. So I think with Casablanca, they can't beat Manchester City. They can't beat Juventus. Yes, might be able to beat Al Ain. So I think Manchester City, not even think, Manchester City and Juventus will definitely qualify for the next stage. Group H, you have Real Madrid, Al Hilal, Pachuca, and Salzburg. You know what? This what the upset will come. I think Al Hilal will definitely go through. Real Madrid will also go through. So Real Madrid and Al Hilal will definitely be going through. So Mamelodi Sundowns, I'm predicting Mamelodi Sundowns will be the only team from Africa that will go to qualify for the second for the group stages. I think Mamelodi Sundowns, like I said, be the only team from Africa to go to the group stages. That's my predictions, but I'm sure we'll still make more videos around this and. Maybe my predictions will change. We'll never know. But then, yeah, that's it from me. Hope everyone that watched this stream enjoyed the stream. But yeah, man, FIFA Club World Cup is here, man. FIFA Club World Cup is here. That's the draw done. And yeah, man, let's see how things go from here on. But I'm excited. I cannot wait for this for the games to start. And yeah, man, bring on the Club World Cup. Oh.